Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and we try to improve our game together using different GTO solutions that are out there. We're playing now on the GTO Wizard. We've played quite a few of these drills here. As you can see, we try to aim for 100 hands, and lately we've been playing this full hand mid-stack spot. On the last sessions we played 30 hands, and for this one we'll probably aim for a similar number. So let's jump right into it and let's open pocket queens from under the gun. We got called by low jack. The stack size are 25 bigs. We're gonna continue here for a third pot bet, and we see the solver is actually checking here 90% of the time with pocket queens or betting 20% pot bet. EV is quite similar when we take a look at that of betting a third pot like we did, but yeah, perhaps we should be checking here way more often. 8-6 suited is a fold under the gun +1. 9-5 on the button, we're folding. Queen 8, we're folding. Ace deuce on the small blind, under the gun +1 opens, we're folding. Queen 4 suited on the small blind is a fold. King 6 offsuit is a fold. Jack deuce suited, fold. King jack offsuit from under the gun +1, we're gonna open. We get called by the small blind. 7 deuce deuce on the flop, we're gonna go for a 20% pot bet. We get called. Small blind checks. 6 of diamonds on the turn, we're gonna check behind. 4 of clubs on the river, and we're checking it down. Small blind has king queen. If we take a look at frequencies on the flop, we see the solver prefers a bigger bet, third pot bet, or even a half pot bet, well, 60% pot bet, or a check to betting 20% like we did. And then also if we take a look at, on the turn, the solver's doing 75% checking, 23% betting 3/4, and then on the river it is also doing a little bit of over betting and 86% of checking. Cool. Ace deuce offsuit is a fold. 9 deuce offsuit, fold. Queen 9 off on the button, I'm gonna open this and get 3-bet by the big blind, easy fold. 9-8 off is a fold under the gun +1. 7-3 off, we're folding our big blind. Jack 3 offsuit, again easy fold. 8 deuce off. Yeah, that's how it is, guys. It's not often that you get a good hand. Most of the time you're just folding. King 7 suited on the cutoff. There was a raise from low jack. Is King 7 a hand that we sometimes 3-bet? Probably not, so we're folding, but let's see. Yeah, 2% of the time it could be a 3-bet, and 2.5% it could be a call. 5 deuce off, we're folding. Pocket sixes, we're opening. Get called by the big blind. We flop a set. We're gonna continue on the larger side, but how large should we go? Half pot I think is fine, but we don't get called, and the solver likes half pot, third pot, and yeah, a little bit of also 3/4. 8-4 off is a fold. King 10 off from the small blind, we're gonna open if it falls. Oh, actually let's limp it, because we know that the solver really likes limping and we're not doing that frequently enough. And on the queen 8, I think we're gonna go for a check. Yeah, another queen on the turn. We're gonna try and bet now, and we get raised, which is interesting. Now do we call this? Do we fold? I think we call this. And there's an ace on the river. We're gonna go for a check. And are we calling an all-in here? I don't think we are. And we see the big blind has the quads, so we would have been crushed. King 9 off on the big blind versus an open from the small blind. I'm just folding it here 100%, but I think, yeah, the solver would disagree. The solver likes defending its big blind, and it would call here 95% of the time and then raise 5% of the time. Yeah, we need to get our game from the blinds up to speed or better, because I think I've got a lot of leaks here. Well, definitely I have, because we've already played these spots and our results there weren't ideal. Queen 8 suited from the hijack. I like opening it here, and I'm surprised that the solver agrees. But we got called. Ace Jack 7 on the flop. We're betting a third. Get called. Another 7 on the turn. Big blind leads for half pot. And we're just folding it. Ace 8 off versus an open is a fold from the cutoff. 10-5 off is a fold. Jack 4. We're folding Jack 4. 5-4 suited from under the gun is a fold. Queen 6 is a fold. Pocket 10s on the button. We're definitely not folding, and we're 3-betting. But we see the solver doesn't like the sizing, so perhaps the solver is shoving. We get a dream flop, 10-3 deuce with 2 spades. We're gonna go on a lower side and bet 20%, but we get a fold, unfortunately. And yeah, we see solver prefers to shove on 25 bigs instead of 3-betting. 9-3 off is a fold. 10-8 off, fold. 5 deuce suited, fold. Ace 5 off. If it falls to us, we're definitely opening, and we're not calling an all-in from the small blind. King 9 suited on the big blind. We're defending for sure, and we should probably even 3-bet here. King 6-4 is the flop. We're gonna check and call the bet or raise it. I think we should just call, yeah, but not 100%. Checking on the turn. Villain checks behind. There's a 10 on the river. And what do we do on such a board? Go for a check call or try and bet. And if we're betting how much, I think we have to bet. I'm gonna go with this sizing, but it's the wrong move. We should check 70% of the time. And if we're betting, we should bet just 15% of the pot, which is quite weird. But yeah, perhaps it should be a check most of the time. But on the 10, surprisingly, yeah, it likes to bet 20% pot. And I think this is actually a very good bet, and we are checking here way too often and not using such a sizing. And this sizing is good because it can it allows you to put a lot of bluffs in. So we should be playing our kings this way. Okay, 5-3 off is a fold. 7-6 off, fold from the button. 10-3 suited, we're gonna defend. We hit 10-8-6, I'm gonna check. Under the gun checks behind. We're gonna bet now third of the pot and get raised, which is quite interesting. But we're calling the bet. And then queen on the river, we're gonna check. And are we calling an all-in here? I think we are. We have to be. And the villain's got pocket fives, which is just unfortunate. And yep. And that will be it, because that's 40 hands, right? Or is it the 40th hand? I think this one is the 40th, so we'll play this one as well. Ace 10 suited, we're gonna call. And check on this flop. Goes check, check. We're now gonna bet 20% and check it down on the river. Villain's got pocket kings of all hands, which is quite weird. And on the turn, we see solver still goes for the check 70% of the time. And the other 30, it goes all these sizings. So 20% third pot, and then a little over half. Okay, that'll be it. 40 hands we played this session. Quite good GTO score. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment below. Subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.